Are you looking for the Amket Evo Fox? In this video we will look at some of 7 Amket Evo Fox on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. 8-Bit Do Pro 2. With a unique combination of features, a thoughtful retro design, and solid performance, all at a reasonable price, this is the best mobile controller for most people. The D-pad is all too frequently a disappointment in phone controllers, but not here. The buttons are satisfying, and the analog sticks are sensitive. I love the subtly textured back, which adds grip. There are double-shoulder triggers with 2 clever programmable buttons around the back so you can keep your thumbs on the sticks. This Bluetooth controller can connect to 4 devices, so you can easily jump between a Nintendo Switch, MacBook, Android or iPhone, and Windows PC, or you can connect with a cable using the controller's USB-C port. Just make sure you snag an 8-Bit Do mobile clip, $15, to go with it. The 8-Bit Do Pro 2 has a rechargeable battery inside that's good for about 20 hours, but it is removable, and you can swap in 2 AA batteries if you need. To sweeten the deal further, the 8-Bit Do Ultimate software app for Android or iOS lets you remap buttons, tweak the stick, trigger, and vibration sensitivity, and even set up custom macros in your favorite mobile games. All this controller lacks is support for PlayStation and Xbox. Number 2. GuliKit KK3 Max. The latest version of GuliKit's King Kong controller is the 3 Max, resembling a Switch Pro controller. It feels durable with a textured finish on the back for enhanced grip. I found it very comfortable, even for long sessions. Silky smooth joysticks and satisfyingly clicky buttons, not mechanical, make it a pleasure to use, and the D-pad is decent. Just like its predecessor, it has Hall-effect electromagnetic joysticks designed to combat drift. There is also a programmable button for autopilot gaming, APG, allowing you to record up to 10 minutes of gameplay and tap the button to repeat. The vibration is strong with 3 modes, and there's a 6-axis gyroscope for Switch games. GuliKit has added 4 slots for detachable metal paddles on the rear, and you get 3 pairs in the box. There's a plug-in dongle for latency-free gaming on Windows PC, a USB-C port for wired gaming or charging, and Bluetooth 5.3. The GuliKit KK3 Max has a 950 mAh battery, slightly smaller than its predecessor. That's good for up to 24 hours, but you'll only get around a third of that with all the bells and whistles turned on. I enjoyed playing Grim Valor on Android and Doom Eternal on PC. The lack of a companion app is good and bad. There's a learning curve to calibrating features, and firmware updates must be manual. On the other hand, who wants another app? The controller comes with a snug, molded, translucent carrying case with just enough room for the cable too. Number 3. GameSir G8 Galileo. If you crave that console feel but want the cradle style to hold your smartphone, the GameSir G8 Galileo could be the one. It's a good size, is comfortable for long gaming sessions, and feels like a real Xbox controller, with stick and button layout to match. You can slide phones up to 7.28 inches tall into the cradle, and the USB-C connector swivels to make life easier. Because you connect via USB-C, there's no need to faff with Bluetooth, and it feels very responsive with virtually zero lag. GameSir has packed in a lot, including Hall-effect sticks and triggers, pass-through charging, a 3.5mm audio jack, and 2 back paddles. All buttons are fully mappable, there's a multifunction button, and you can switch between touchscreen mode, Android, and PlayStation mode by pressing the top two buttons. The faceplates are magnetic, so it's easy to pop them off and switch out your sticks. GameSir provides one each of the small, tall, and dome styles in the box. I played Grim Valor and Call of Duty Mobile for a couple of hours, and other than my phone getting warm, it was a smooth experience. A quick blast of Cyberpunk proved this is also a solid controller for remote play. On the downside, it is bulky, the GameSir app is flaky, and there are no haptics. Number 4. GameSir X2 Pro. The X2 Pro is wider than its predecessor to accommodate larger Android phones. This controller is compact and doesn't need much power, making it ideal for on-the-go gaming. It stretches open to cradle virtually any Android phone or the iPhone 15 range in its rubbery embrace, accommodating devices up to 7 inches long. The textured sections provide great grip, and you get solid twin joysticks, a D-pad, and plenty of buttons, including 2 customizable back buttons. The shoulder buttons have been upgraded to Hall-effect analog triggers. It sports a USB-C connector for smooth gaming with much lower latency compared to Bluetooth controllers. GameSir has tied in with Xbox, so you get an Xbox button layout. The buttons are magnetic so you can switch the layout, and 1 free month of the excellent Game Pass Ultimate. I tested it with the Pixel 6 Pro, and it felt tailor-made for twin-stick shooters like Gij. It also worked well with Xbox Cloud Gaming, and, despite the Xbox branding, you can use it with other cloud gaming services. If you need to map keys, you still have to use the buggy and confusing GameSir app. I do worry about the long-term impact of the swiveling USB-C connector on my phone's port, but GameSir has added a USB-C port at the bottom right for pass-through charging. I also tested the newer and cheaper GameSir X2S, $46. It feels very similar to the X2 Pro, but the design is inspired by the Nintendo 2DS. The USB-C connector is on the left, and the buttons are non-swappable. Number 5. SteelSeries Stratus Plus. Replacing its predecessor, the Duo, on this list, the SteelSeries Stratus Plus is perfect for flicking between games on an Android device and your PC or laptop. It feels much like an Xbox wireless controller with a similar button layout, although it has symmetrical thumbsticks with a disappointingly mushy D-pad offset at the top left. You can connect wirelessly to an Android phone or Chromebook via Bluetooth LE 4.1 or use the USB-C port to connect a cable for PC gaming. If you crave wireless PC gaming, the Stratus Duo, $37, is still a better pick. Because there's no Wi-Fi support with the Stratus Plus, but you do get a smartphone clip in the box. And it's a clever new design that folds flat for easy storage. While the Duo was prone to disconnecting from my Pixel 6, my week with the Stratus Plus has been plain sailing. SteelSeries says the battery can go for up to 90 hours, and just 15 minutes of charging gets you 12 hours of gameplay. Playing bursts of Gij through the week, there's still battery life, and it feels slick and accurate. The Stratus Plus also worked well with games in my Steam library without configuration, and it's a recommended controller for NVIDIA's GeForce Now.